G'day, this is Mike from Red20RC. A few people have been asking me now about my setup on the Tek-Sumo, so I thought I'd do a quick video to show you with a bit of flight footage with the new bunny ears. So yeah, Hobby King Turnigy Tek-Sumo, built the normal way. You can just build it as per the instructions to start with, and then you add the Red 20 pod. So now this is an old pod. It's a bit deeper than the production one, but you can see it's the same as the bonsai one. It's got this like slot in the center, which is the same depth as the Tek-Sumo wing. So what happens is it just slots in and locks on. It's a pretty tight fit, but I use just sort of hot glue around the edges just to lock it all in place. Now, as far as power goes, it's the power's upgraded a bit from what they recommend for the standard Tek-Sumo, just because we've got to carry a bit of extra weight. So I'm running I think it's a 9.4 carbon prop, a Park 450 1200 kV motor, and just the Turnigy plus 30 amp I had knocking around, although you could use a smaller. Now the idea with a lot of people ask me about the battery, and as you can see, what you do is it's slotted so that you can get a strap in there, and what you can do is by running the battery full length, you can get the weight distributed. You can also use a much bigger battery. That's a 2200 3-cell in there at the moment, but I've actually flown it before with that's a 3300 3-cell. I've even flown it with one of the Multistar 5200 3-cells, and it doesn't notice the weight. It still performs absolutely fine. Apart from that, everything else is standard with the general setup. There's the 9-gram servos in there. These are the digital ones, but I've used the normal, just the TG9s. So FPV gear. Now you could just put one of the new Mobius docking stations in there, but if you want to get the best performance with your FPV gear, of course the idea is just to spread it out. So what I did was dig the channels out under the wing. You've got the FR Sky receiver in one side, and you've got the IRC VTX on the other side. Got them spread out as far as I can towards the wing tips, with all the antennas poking out the top. And what I've done is I've actually used some laminate just to seal it, just to give the wing a nice flat bottom underneath to to keep the airflow nice and smooth. So that's it. I haven't done anything special to this wing, nothing else. I guess you could laminate it. It would add a bit of wing, but it would add a huge amount of strength if you wanted to. The only thing which I did test fly for the first time today, and I did the other day, was the bunny wings. Sorry, the bunny winglets, the bunny ears. Now these were the ones that I designed a while ago to go on the blunt nose Versa to try and reduce that yaw waggle. And what they are is these ones are actually just foam board, 5mm foam board. But what I've done is I actually laminated them with, it's just A3 laminating pockets that I got out of the local office supplier shop, but it's made it really strong and really rigid. There's no other support in there apart from the foam board and the laminate, and it gives really nice, really light winglets. Other thing which I did with those, if you want to give it a go, is if you've got one of the heat sealing irons and you put it up really hot and run it down just down the edges, the front edges, what it actually does is melts the foam just a little bit, and you can taper in and make that front edge smooth. And also when the foam sets, it goes hard, so it makes that leading edge just a bit tougher. So that's it. FPV camera in there. I've got the GoPro style camera in there. You could also get your Foxeer Legend or your Mobius in there as well if you wanted to. But that's the setup. So what we'll do now is we'll cut to some flying that I've just done with the bunny ears on for the first time, and I've got to say it did improve the performance. I did notice a marked reduction in the amount of waggle, and it made the wing a lot more stable. So enjoy, give it a go. It's a great entry to FPV fixed wing flying. Nice stable frame, nice and cheap as well. So till next time.